The halls of SMSD recently rang with a New Year's celebration, but not the type you might normally expect.
This is an annual thing we do every year, and basically every class in the language program, Chinese and Vietnamese from K through 4th, present an act. Usually there's songs, there's dance, there's role-playing, acting, and a whole presentation of the cultural outfits that are worn in our East Asian countries like China and Vietnam. We've been preparing since, 2016, around December. That's when we make our song selections. The kids kind of come up with what they want to do. We assign our parts. A lot of preparation had to go in. The kids sacrificed a lot of their own time before school, after school, their own recess time to practice and prepare for the performance.
The performance gave the language program students the opportunity to share what they've been learning with their fellow Spartans.
The main thing I want them to take away is that, these other cultures exist, and that, not everyone celebrates that New Year on, December 31st, January 1st, that these other countries celebrate it based on this lunar calendar. And to the East Asian countries, this is like our biggest holiday, like just as big as Christmas is here, New Year's is here, that is, our biggest holiday. And so knowing that there are traditions involved, just like there are traditions here, families gather together, they clean their homes, they buy new clothes to wear just to represent all these new beginnings for the new year.
Nguyen explains the basics of the dual language programs.
We have the Chinese immersion classes, and we have the Vietnamese language program. So with the Chinese classes, the kids start from kinder and move all the way up to 4th grade, and hopefully, right now it ends at 4th grade, but it'll go all the way up to 6th grade, and that is our hope. And with the Vietnamese program, basically any child that expresses interest, or any parents that express interest for their kid learning another language like Vietnamese and the Vietnamese culture, they can apply to place their kid in their child in that class at any grade level. The best thing about it is they're so open to learning something new, and they're very interested, and it's kind of like they get to brag, like, oh, I know this. It's something special that all the other kids don't know, and so they really enjoy being in the program.
Alice Chen, outreach liaison for Congressman Al Green's office, is a longtime supporter of the programs. She explains why the innovative classes are so important.
I was born in Taiwan, and I actually go through this language learning but when I'm in the older age. So I think for the young student from kindergarten to start the different language and to learn to be a global citizen, that's so critical for our Stafford's kids. So I'll be honest with you, when I see the kids dancing on stage, singing and speak Chinese, I usually in tears, because that just see, they are getting something different. They are getting something special. Because I think if you have a young age, learning the language, know the culture, that means they're gonna have an opportunity when they grow up. So, and I actually benefit by learning English. So I think that's a great gift for anyone want to learn. I think we change life for that young kids come to learning different languages in that young age. They're learning extracurricular, but it's going to make them more, I would say, more intelligent, because you got to get more in your brain, little brain, right? And also the thing is that they will feel they're special. They are special because they say, let's just say I'm kindergarten. I learning Chinese. I can talk to my neighbors, say, you know what? I can speak English and Chinese. So bring the self-esteem for that young little 5-year-old, and it's going to help them grow. I mean, in the way they grow up, everything I think it's only benefit to me is opportunity for every kid. So I want to urge every kid, please join the Stafford Chinese Emerging Program as soon as possible. Tell your neighbors.
For more information about the language programs at SMSD, visit the district's website at www.staffordmsd.org. For Spartan Spotlight, I'm Stacee Hawkins.